Coming up on the show, Shakira's getting all her money back, young offenders, and overhearing your neighbors have an argument in the next apartment.
Whoa!
Okay, so listen, I want to start with this breaking news. Shakira's getting all her money back. Did you hear this?
Shakira, listen, what comes and goes. What Shakira comes and Shakira goes.
Shakira.
I want the best for her.
Well, she got it.
Yeah,
she got
I
it
know.
today. Okay, so here's what happened. The Spanish government is going to have to refund Shakira $68 million US.
You didn't even say hello to me. You just
no. Let's talk about your Shakira and this money.
No,
this
I
money's
like this.
crazy.
I like this. Tell me. Okay, 58.
So this is an insane case. This is insane. So Shakira has been fighting the Spanish government on this for like half a decade.
Yeah, when we started doing the morning show, I think she was.
Yeah, and everybody was like, "Oh, Shakira didn't pay her taxes." She did. She just didn't pay them in Spain. So the rule is that you have to be, if you live in Spain, and at the time, her husband, who she made all those crazy diss tracks about, was a Spanish player for FC Barcelona, right? The second biggest club in Spain, because we all know Real Madrid's the biggest. Sorry to everybody who might be upset by that, but we all know it's Real. And anyway, Steph knows. So what happened was they were like, you were here in 2011 and you were here in 2012 and they were like, let's go after Shakira because she now lives here full time with her husband who plays for the team.
Yeah.
And the way Spanish law is set up that, so if you are, if you're in the country for 183 days, which is 1 day over 6 months, you have to pay taxes in Spain, which are significantly higher than some other places. And Shakira, the issue with their case, and this is why Shakira fought it, was that she was on tour most of 2011. And they could never prove that she was in the country more than 163 days. Her records show she was there 143 days. And so to get to that 183 minimum, so they were charging her, can you imagine getting a tax bill for 55 million euros or 68 million American dollars?
Okay, can I give you the tax brackets for Spain real quick?
Oh, they're crazy. They're crazy. Yeah, give it to us.
So it's somewhat similar to Canada until you get like higher. So where Shakira would be, which we don't usually feel bad for the rich, but like listen to these windows. So between 35,000 euros and 60,000 euros, you're already getting taxed 37%. From 60 to 300. So like that is a humongous window.
60 to 300,000 euros.
To 300,000, you're at 37. Over 300,000 is 47. So if you're making $60,000, 60,000 euros, you're pretty much taxed the same as anybody who's making 7 million euros.
Yeah.
But that's like...
Yeah.
That's wild.
That higher rate is actually lower than what we have here in Canada.
It is lower, but like the window is lower. Like the window starts at what? 1 or 220 here.
Yeah, 220 I think, and that's 52%.
Yeah, but like I don't know, Shakira is on the road. I feel bad for Shakira. Is that okay?
Well, you don't need to feel bad for her anymore.
Well, I don't, but
because not only does the government have to pay her back,
they
have to pay her back with interest.
Good.
Which is crazy.
Good.
Can you imagine what the interest is on that?
Can you imagine the government paying you interest?
And then they got to pay her legal bills.
Good.
Every dollar. She's getting it all back.
Shakira has given us nothing but hits.
Yeah.
And we are over here giving her trouble.
And a little bit of attitude too.
And a little bit, yeah.
You guys, I respect the hell out of this.
And Shakira's never done anything problematic, has she?
I don't think so.
I think she's just been a strong woman whose breasts are small and humble.
Yeah.
And do not confuse them with mountains.
Do not. Okay? That's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right.
I don't know. I like her.
I do too.
Good. Give her money back. Get your
money,
get your government bag.
Which is amazing.
Shakira.
By the way, did you know that in certain places in Europe, if you get a speeding ticket, the amount is based on how much you make?
What? I love that.
Yeah. So like if you make, like in Canada, United States, whatever, most people be listening in North America here. You could be making $300 or 300 grand or 300 million.
Yeah.
And $50 fine is a $50 fine is a $50 fine.
Yeah.
I remember there was a Finnish Leaf player. His name was Leo Komarov. And there was a huge story because back then Google Translate had just started.
Yeah.
So you're finally able to translate articles from like Finnish, which is very different from English. And it said Leo Komarov, $70,000 fine for driving. And we're like, what did he do to get us? It turns out the $70,000 is really just proportional to what he makes. And so in those, I believe in some of those Northern European countries, Norway, Denmark, Sweden, Finland, they charge you just based on your income, your ability to pay.
I kind of don't hate it. Here's the thing is like nobody should be speeding. Nobody should be stunt driving. Like when you're getting up to those speeds. But I don't mind that because when I see somebody going like 190 in a Benz, I'm like,
yeah.
Like, what are you running from? And B, slow down. I think it should be also, it should also be based on how much your parents make. Because usually people who are going that fast are driving their parents' cars. No, let's be honest.
Yes. If you're over 18, it should not be based on what your parents make.
If you're driving your mommy's car and you're going 210.
So you say the owner of the car should bear some responsibility despite the fact they're not in the car. No one would ever lend a car. Ever.
Good.
No, not good.
Why?
Well, because listen, as a person who's a parent, I eventually want my daughter to go and run errands in my car. Right? Like you got, what happened to the good old days where we could use our children for chores that we don't want to do?
As a child who stole her parents' car and crashed it into 2 cars and a motorcycle, I think parents...
Which you did do.
I did do. Maybe parents shouldn't have anything to do with it.
No, they shouldn't.
Yeah.
You
know what?
Yeah. What did your parents have to do with you crashing their car?
They had to charge me.
They had to charge you.
Yeah.
Do you not think that's hard enough?
So you know what? You heard it here first. Everybody slow down and everybody take responsibility for yourselves. Yeah, true. You know what? Thanks for letting me live process that idea.
You need to kind of think through it a little bit. Yeah,
no, I need to say it before.
You know what's interesting? I'm glad we were here to talk you through that because some people just go and tweet that.
Yeah.
And then they're like, no, that's my opinion now. And it's my personality forever. Like you have to think things through.
Yeah. I don't really talk about my my criminal past.
No, you don't. Not anymore. But it is
anymore.
One of the funnier parts about you is how dangerous you were as a teenager.
Yeah, she's different. She's built different, they say. She's edgy.
Did you get grounded for that or anything?
Oh, like, yeah. I had to also do community service. Like my parents had to charge me. Because
they had to press charges.
Obviously, because
the insurance, right?
Obviously, they would have had to take care of all the cars because we crashed my parents'
because insurance would not have
gold
covered it.
Saturn. Should we cut this?
No, this is great.
And they had to charge me as a thief.
Oh, no.
As that their car was stolen, but because of the Canadian Youth Criminal Justice Act, I was okay. But I had to do a lot of community service and it caused major ruptures in my family. We had to go to counseling.
Oh, yeah.
And my mother had a hard time forgiving me and I had to pay her money.
Yeah. Oh, my parents would have been overjoyed to charge me over something like
legally.
That and then pay. Oh, you had to pay her legally?
Yeah, for restorative justice.
You had to pay her restitution?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Are you serious? Can I ask how much?
I think it was like $2,700.
Holy smokes for a teenager?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Did you have a time limit? Like when you have to pay this?
It was like by the time I hit 18, yeah. So like I started working at Sobeys. I think I paid her back all of it, but like the emotional costs.
Oh my God, man. Like $5,000, $6,000 is what I would have made in a year.
Stephanie's mouth has been like this
Stephanie's
for 5
shocked.
minutes like this.
I wouldn't be here if I did that.
Oh man.
I would be murdered.
Yeah. Oh, you're not the only person I know that's done that. And I had a friend in high school who did that. And you know what was crazy is that his friends were involved and their parents backed out of helping because the cars were crashed.
Yeah.
And their parents backed out of helping. And I always thought that was really crappy that they did that. And like friendships never the same, stuff like that. That happens. And you know, this is why, look at you now. This is why we have the Youth Criminal Justice Act. You're a perfect example of it. You got in, you learned, and you got out of there. You know what I mean? No?
I mean.
What? You think that you're the only person who's stolen and crashed a car in high school?
No, I'm.
That happens all the time.
No, listen. Carjacking was very big in the early 2000s. It was. People
mostly it's you have access to the keys.
Yeah, like my parents were having a party and they were drinking, and I was like, I want to take their gold Saturn out and I want to go drop some friends off.
Sure.
And then I couldn't get it started, so then a guy Anyways, I got a guy to drive it, and then my neighbors, rightfully so, were like, Jacqueline just stole her parents' car, and then called the police.
My wife had a couple of accidents, I think, before she even turned 18. But now they were legally sanctioned by her parents.
Yeah.
But one of them was, I think she just was at a stoplight and then accidentally let the car roll forward and hit the car in front of her.
Oh yeah.
And then I think the other one was I think she rolled into their driveway and then didn't stop fast enough and hit the garage door.
Like there are some.
I did that too, actually.
Have you done that?
When I was learning how to drive, the first time ever, my mom took me and we went around the block. Perfect. Steph did a great job. Going into the driveway, going great. My mom's a little bit of an anxious person.
Okay.
So as we're getting closer to the garage, I'm going to stop. She goes, watch out, watch out, watch out. Because she thinks I'm not
that's the
stopping. And I think she's
worst.
talking about something else.
Like an animal or a kid?
I
or
don't
something?
know, yeah.
There's somebody under the car.
I hate
And
when
so
people
I
do that when I'm
didn't,
driving.
I didn't press the brake in time and I hit the garage. And it was like a tap, but still.
Yeah, but the
But I
worst
was
part
like,
about
it
that is
was
it
all your
reinforces her
fault.
point.
Yeah.
And she was the one that caused it in your
Yeah.
mind, right?
Yeah. I was like, that was your fault.
And now Stephanie has always been a terrible driver since. Yeah.
No, actually, then I went driving with my father
Yeah.
instead. After that, my mom was not allowed to teach me how to drive. And I've been great.
Yeah.
And is
Clean
your dad
record.
very chill?
My dad's pretty chill.
Because
Yeah.
you're extremely chill.
Yeah, he's pretty chill.
Okay. So you're just more on
My
your
mom's
dad's
pretty chill too.
But the driving
not
thing's
in
a little
that
anxious.
situation, yeah.
I wasn't allowed to drive my mom's car. And then I wasn't responsible enough to get my G2, which is something in Ontario. So we have a graduated licensing system. So I never got it. Or so I got it eventually, but I got it when I started working in radio because I had to take a Greyhound bus. There was no GO train. An hour north every weekend to work in Barrie. And I remember there was one time, I don't know if you guys ever remember or ever took a Greyhound bus. We don't have them here anymore. There's other buses, but not a Greyhound. And it was, this guy sat beside me and the smell and his nose was running the whole time. So he's like the entire time. And I remember I got home on the Sunday night and I dropped my stuff in my mom's condo. And I said, that's it. I'm going back to Young Drivers and I'm getting my damn license and I'm buying a car because I couldn't handle it anymore. So I did Young Drivers. I got my G2 and then I moved to Nova Scotia where they didn't have a full G license. So I never actually had to get the last test done. They just upgraded me and I was done.
So I had the opposite. I've never done Young Drivers, but when I moved, because they do have an upgraded thing in Nova Scotia. You won't get your.
It's only 2 though. It's not one. It's not 3. Like
there's
it
not
is
3.
here.
You won't get your full license unless you've taken Young Drivers. You don't get your full, right? Like you have to have an instructor. You can be 95 and you can't drive after midnight, and you can't have more than 2 people. Yeah,
Yep.
Same here,
thing.
right?
Same thing.
So, but when I moved here, so I've never had Young Drivers, and it shows. And like, but when I moved here, they just gave me my full.
Oh, that's crazy.
So So
you never did it either, but you did it in the reverse.
I've never done like a driving test, and sometimes, like I won't even say the things that I learned.
Well, you know what's funny is the like it's like, well, you can't drive after midnight. It's like, yeah, but I was coming back from work and like you had no choice.
And we
You
work
just
in
had to do
radio.
it.
There you go.
Like you're working late night shifts, you have to.
Yeah.
And so and it was interesting because when I got my G2, I was like 18. I'd failed it a couple times in my teens early on. And like I love driving. Love it.
Yeah.
And so I remember being very upset and I was so upset about failing it that I just never went back to it until I absolutely needed to. But when I finally got it and I would roll home and that sort of thing, I had this it's that immense feeling of freedom.
Yeah.
But then you're like, well, what if it's 2 a.m. and I'm driving home? What if a cop sees me, pulls me over?
Yeah.
Like going the speed limit in my little Subaru. Yeah, there's that little bit of fear, like, uh-oh.
You know what? I hope the cops pulled you over having an ugly ass car.
Sorry. What is wrong with a yellow Subaru Baja?
Like I love you, and you know that I don't really give you hell for a lot of stuff, but that banana mobile, I hated it.
Everybody made fun of my car stuff. It was a bright yellow, beachy, super
what
dude
beach?
cool
You're from
Subaru.
Scarborough? Like what, the Bluffs?
There's a beach in Scarborough.
Yeah, gotta
The
get my
Bluffs.
banana mobile. Yeah. Heading to the cliff. Yeah. Gonna drive it off. Yeah. Like what? Yuck.
I didn't live there anymore. I didn't live there anymore.
That car makes me gay. Like that.
Well,
Your
there's a
yellow Subaru. Yeah.
You see?
It comes around.
Yeah. Anyway, good times had by all. Now, I want to ask you guys a question.
Yeah.
You ever had thin walls?
Oh, have I ever had thin walls in most of my homes, including this one?
Right. And so, Steph, have you ever had thin walls?
Yeah, I
Where
have thin walls where I live right now.
Oh, you do?
Mhm.
So what do you face next to you? What do you hear? Because I hear a little bit of, there's a little boy next to us in our condo who sometimes has he's like 2.5, so he's going to have a tantrum every once in a while. We hear that sometimes, but it's pretty rare.
Yeah. I live in a stacked town, so I hear the people below me and I hear the people above me.
Now, do you think in that stack town that you have a sense of how their relationship is going?
Oh, definitely. Yes. I am basically part of the family.
Are you?
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
I like to say, like, we all have so many roommates, you know?
Yeah.
It's part of city living too, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is a really good tweet, and I wanted to know what you guys thought of this hot
Okay.
take. So the hot take is from Dana. If you're the couple who lives next door to me, it's fine for you to fight really loudly as long as you enunciate your words really clearly so I can decide for myself who I think is winning.
I want to hear it all.
Do you want to hear it all? You
I
kind of
wanna
want to
hear
hear
it
it all, don't you?
I want to hear it all. I never want to be the couple that is like fighting that can be heard, but I always want to hear the couple that's fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't judge them for it. You're just like, ooh, what is
Listen,
that?
like life's hard.
Yeah,
And like
sometimes you're going to have an argument.
you got to have an argument, but like I want to know what it's about
Mhm.
and who's to blame.
Can you
And-
remember any arguments you've overheard? Can you guys? Oh, Steph's got one. Go for it.
They're gonna kill me. We became friends with the couple that lived above us.
Okay.
They don't live there anymore. So, and I have no idea if they listen to this podcast. So if they do, I'm so sorry in advance.
Yeah.
Well, you're not naming them, so no one's gonna know who it is.
No, just they would know.
Sorry,
but-
Jeff and Sandra. Anyway,
Yeah. But one time, so where I work basically is in my den, and our stairs are connected, and their kitchen is right above my den. So they can hear me and I can hear them. So whenever their dog barked and I was on a meeting, like people would be like, "Do you have a dog?"
Yeah.
And I'd
oh,
be,
it was that noticeable.
yeah, it was like that point
Whoa.
right there is like you can hear everything. Anyway, so one time they got into a fight, and I was working, so I heard it all. And basically, she was mad at him because he didn't take out the garbage, and she wanted a coffee. I think she wanted a coffee made, and like because she was working and she went to the gym and came back, and he just didn't do it. So she was just
Yeah,
yelling
she
at
needs
him.
her fuel.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, I've been here. I
kinda
get it.
Yeah, I kind of
I'm
get
with
it.
you, girl.
Especially if you
Yeah.
haven't had a coffee and you need a coffee, and then the thing that the person's that's their job, right? Like, do
Well,
your
it's
job.
just like I don't know why you're not helping me
Yeah.
through this day.
Yeah.
And I don't know why he
Yeah.
wasn't helping her through this day.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he's probably walking through life like, I don't understand why she's so mad at me. That's honestly
always on my case.
95% of the time as a guy, you're like, I don't get it. I think I'm pretty good most of the time. And then you actually take stock of it and you're like, ooh, yeah, I kind of did let the team down on
It's
that.
also because I gotta say, and listen, I haven't been a lot of male-female relationships,
Yeah.
but 95% of the time, the women are raising their boyfriends. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
it's like having to explain how to help a
Yes,
lot.
well,
Yeah.
okay. To be fair,
Yeah.
and this is not for every time you have a conversation like this, you have to start from and God created Adam and Eve. Like you
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
start,
yeah.
and the clouds and the earth and
Yeah.
the whatever. This does not apply to every couple.
Yeah.
But my experience has been that women do take more charge in the house
Mhm.
and are the leaders. It doesn't mean that you can't do the same amount of work.
Mhm.
It just means that there's divvying up, and
Yeah.
here's what the responsibilities are going to be.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's the same in your relationship, Steph.
Yeah, we go half and half on a lot.
Yeah, me too. I
I'm-
do a lot of the
yeah.
outside stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm assigned tasks on the inside,
Mhm.
which I'm cool with. 'Cause I'm like,
I feel like I'm home more often than
Oh,
Alex
okay.
is. So like I do a lot, but if I tell him that I need something done, like he does it.
Yeah.
so this is the thing. Give me the checklist. I'll rip the checklist. I'll just done. Right. But remember that too, other people come to relationships with different standards in terms of cleanliness and that sort of thing as well. And some,
But here's my question. Why do you need a checklist? Why aren't you just taking initiative
because
to do it?
sometimes your version of what clean is or what passes is not theirs. And
Okay,
so
so-
sometimes you're raising yourself to their level because they're raising your level and you're going, okay, I got to learn this.
Here's my thing. I think that in a perfect world, somebody wouldn't need a checklist. They would just like have the initiative to do it.
Mhm.
Because I feel like because I have girlfriends that are like constantly angry at their husbands because they're not doing it right. And I'm
Yep.
like, well, you're asking them to do something. They're not doing it to your standard and you're punishing them for it. Like that feels like a little bit of a trap.
Right.
And I understand like if they just refuse to do it or are doing such a bad job, but like if you're mad that they won't do it, you don't want to do it yourself. Like that doesn't really feel like collaboration.
No, it doesn't.
You know
So
what
I'll
I
give you-
mean?
I'll give you an
Yeah,
example. So
yeah.
for me, first off, I'm always the guy that takes out the trash.
Yeah.
And Natalie's thing is also the way she's built, my wife, is that you could be in the middle of something. You could be
Mhm.
putting your shoes on and she'll be like, make sure you tie your laces. Like she just can't help it. She's
Yeah.
going to tell you.
Yeah.
I will clean a kitchen counter. And Jax, you've known me in my previous places before I moved. Pretty clean.
You're a very clean guy.
Clean
you
person.
are.
Natalie is even cleaner.
Oh my God.
So
She
Natalie
smells like
could rub.
Myers. I love Natalie's. No, she's a great cleaner.
She could
Oh.
rub the marble off of our countertop.
my
I swear to
girl.
God. So I'll
Yes.
clean the countertop. 10 minutes later,
Yeah.
she'll come back and clean it all
Yeah.
again. So sometimes you're like, okay, we're dealing with different standards
Yeah.
here.
But
That's
she's
what
not
it is.
giving you, okay, so here's a great example off of yours. She's not being like, here's your checklist. I need you to do the things that you know that she prefers doing or does them better. Like she's not like, I need you to clean the counters. And then when they're not done to her level, she's like, why can't you clean like me?
No,
Exactly.
she never comes down.
You know
In
what I
fact,
mean? It's like, yeah.
she fully admits, she's like, listen, I know that I'm being anal about this,
Yeah.
but I need to do it because I can't relax
Yeah.
if I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
And like sometimes, like when we first got together, I would be the one that did the laundry because I
Mhm.
was very particular about laundry. And then she took it over. I don't even really know why. I think she just said, I want to do it. And I was like, okay, fine, no problem. But now I have found that she doesn't love the folding part. So I'll do the folding part. And I just put my headphones on, listen to a podcast, fold laundry, you know? And
Yes.
we just work. We just kind of, you got to be flexible. Now, this weekend, because it's a long weekend in Canada, although we're not doing the long weekend, I we did some gardening. So I bought on Amazon, I bought this like gardening bench that's like waist high.
Okay.
So I could teach Everly we're doing herb
Cool.
gardens and stuff.
We got on your deck. That
Yeah.
was so nice.
And we're doing carrots and cucumbers and tomatoes and things like that.
living on the land.
Living off the land.
Yes.
Spent so much money when we could have just gone to the grocery store.
Yes.
But you get to see it's something we can all participate
Teach
in.
your children how to harvest.
And
I love this. Yes.
I was the lead on that.
Yeah.
And because I grew up landscaping. That's
Here
what
we
I
go.
did for a summer job.
Adam did one summer as
No,
a landscaper.
I did
Yeah,
4
yeah,
summers
yeah.
as a landscaper. Thank you very much.
And he's a landscaper
4
now.
of them.
He loves to landscape.
And I can make a
okay?
damn good pool, by the way. You want patterned concrete done? I'm your man.
He's gonna resaw this whole country. Okay, he's gonna do it one patch at a time.
Yeah, sorry, Mark Carney, get out of the way. Landscaper Adams here. But I was able to we kind of, I built the whole thing and then I replaced. So my landlord had like solar lights on the thing.
You are great
And
with backyard design.
because that's what I did. Yeah. Anyway,
Because your mother is Marilyn Denis. I know.
No,
yes.
She was terrible with backyard design. She's interior design. All right, give me some credit here. Anyway, so I replaced all of the lights, the solar lights. We did all the painting. And I said, Nat, can you do this? Can you do that? Blah, blah, blah. We worked together. It was beautiful.
And that's the thing. Like
See, I do the outdoor.
you gave her a list.
I did.
But that's not like when I say why aren't you making your own list? It's like she wasn't going to take the initiative because that felt like a collaboration for her to ask you to give the list.
Mm-hmm.
But you weren't like, I don't know why you can't solar light like a real woman. But you know what I mean? It's like this like set up for punishments. I see this in dynamics of relationships all the time. It's like he didn't live up to these expectations that I really didn't communicate. And now I'm going to punish him for it. That's so common. I'm not going to tell you what I expect from you, and then I'm going to punish you when you don't live up. When you should just know. Well, he should just know. It's like, what sort of hellscape do you live in? It's really it's unfair.
Man,
yeah.
I love that you brought that up. It's so true.
Yeah, it's very true.
Very true.
Yeah.
This is the thing too. Like, people hate repeating themselves, but in a relationship, a long-term one, healthy repetition that's respectful is actually kind of great. Because remember, the person you live with is not just a cardboard cutout going about whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
They've got their own set of thoughts and feelings and might have woken up on the wrong side of bed. And if you need them to do something, repeating it, I know it gets annoying, but hey, listen, I've got a kid. Part of raising a kid is patiently repeating everything all the time.
And don't talk to each other like you're dumb. Like you didn't start dating. No, but you didn't start dating. Like this person's not stupid. And it's also this person's first time living.
Yeah.
And it's like, I know it's probably very frustrating. I'm not in a relationship right now, but like, just be a little softer to each other.
Yeah.
Jeez. Like
it is kind of amazing, eh? Like you think about that. Every time I've gotten legitimately pissed, right?
Yeah.
One of the things that I've really learned is that when I've expressed it in a way that is, confrontational, it's never good.
No.
Like it never works out. Like everybody's had an argument where you go, yeah, listen, I might have had a point there, but the way
it doesn't matter.
that wasn't
same.
good.
Absolutely.
I think now what I've learned is that like I was never, I have a booming voice. So one of the things that I always get told is like volume down.
Yeah.
And that's never because I want to yell at anyone. It's just because I have a booming voice. But one of the things that I remember is like going through it. When you're like 21, you have a girlfriend or boyfriend for the first time. And you're like trying to figure out how to. And I remember feeling so frustrated by the by something that they would have done that was so trivial, and they were frustrated with me that something that I had done was so trivial. And I remember thinking like, I'm just going to tell them what I think.
Yeah.
And then I do it. And then it's like, you end up saying something stupid.
Yeah.
And then you got to come back. You got to walk that back 4 hours later. And it's just the worst.
And at the end of the day, if you like zoom out, it's actually like 2 4-year-olds that are mad at each other, right? Because it's always like it's like
Listen,
those kind of reactions.
It's therapy, man. It helps.
Listen, we've gone from car criminals to therapy.
Tax evasion.
Like,
we've done a lot today.
I'm not evading any taxes. Are you?
No. Definitely not. No, I don't mess with that. That's scary to me.
I'm scared of authority.
I am very scared of the tax authority. Let me just put it that way. That's why TurboTax was such a great partner for us. They're not even paying for this, but I'm just saying it was great.
Because I'm afraid of taxes and the government and authority. And I love TurboTax.
That's why Now, I want to play for you. I have 2 TikTok videos that I wanted to play, but I don't think we've got the time.
Okay. Well,
so
you know
I've got
what?
One of them. I'm going to save the other one for next week.
Yeah.
And Jackson, Steph, I'm going to send you this, okay? This is a TikTok from CTV Atlantic. Now, but they're a big national television network here in Canada, and just kind of like NBC, CBS, ABC in the States. And we have different pockets of CTV where they cover more localized stories. And, you know, I've lived all over this country. And the most unique version of CTV is CTV Atlantic. And I saw
Katie Kelly and Steve Murphy.
Absolutely. And it popped up in my feed. And this is just a local story. And I wanted to know what you guys thought of this, man. This doesn't fit the show at all, not even a little bit. But I need you guys to watch it.
Okay.
And I need you to see your reaction because I watched this story 3 times. Go ahead.
I started collecting tools because I didn't want to see all these hammers
ex-girlfriend
thrown
reposted
away.
this.
It was modernization, and I love cleaning up hammers and making handles. I've probably reached at least 6,000 here in my workshop. My first hammer a friend gave me, and it needed a handle, and I fixed it up for him, and I kept on going. Well, I like the S-Wing hammers. They got a leather handle. They're kind of, to me, they're the Cadillac of hammers. And this is a solid brass claw hammer. Pretty rare. It's the only one I got. Right. My wife used to call me Hammerhead. You never throw nothing away. You fix it and keep it. I've had a few friends ask about Guinness World Record of collecting hammers. I don't know where I am. I'll have my niece look into it. She's a computer whiz.
She knows how to use her phone. Anything. She'll look into it.
If anybody wants to stop in and have a look at my collection,
oh my God, the wide shot.
Okay, so
that's just like that makes me think of my dad. Like, or just like, I don't know. There's like a Nova Scotian man.
I knew that would get you. I knew you would get him. I knew you would get him.
That many hammers makes me scared. But like,
you want to.
I love him, and he's so sweet, and a little twinkle in his eye.
Yeah, so he collects hammers, and he doesn't sell them. He just keeps them in his barn in Lunenburg, Nova Scotia, home of the Blue Nose 2. And
Lunenburg's a special place.
Lunenburg is
gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous 2 months of the year.
2 months of the year. That's right. That's so funny. Eh? Like Charlottetown's the same way.
Yeah.
Gorgeous 2 months of the year.
Yeah.
What I loved about that is, and I think it was so cool about the comment section. TikTok's really good for this, by the way. Instagram comment sections are just littered with crap and whatever. TikTok's got the comment section down. And people are like, I want to love anything as much as this man loves hammers.
Like,
and he will not sell them. He just wants to fix them up and hang them. And that's just his trope. And I just thought, you know what? When you boil life down, it can be real simple and you can find joy in the simplest things. So I needed to show you that.
Like, no, everyone's just saying, like, you do you. Oh, what a good guy. Somebody said, my man nails it.
Hey. Now, do we have time for the other TikTok video? Should I show you?
We have time.
Okay. Let me get to the other one because I want you guys both to watch this one too.
Oh,
that was a little more Jack-centric.
Oh, what a sweetie pie.
This one, I think, is going to be, I'm just going to pull it up.
I may have to bring him back next week for Sweetie of the Week. You know what? I'm going to do another Sweetie of the Week next week, I think.
I like that. I like
you
that.
Should.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think people really like that.
I think we're going to bring another Sweetie of the Week because there's a lot of Sweeties these days. Okay. What else you got there, Adam?
Well, I've got a TikTok and it's just a man building a fence. But I want you guys to watch the video and read the comments because what's happening here, I think this is a social media trend I need to take off. So watch the video, then tell me what you think.
Okay. You sent it?
Yeah, I just sent it to Pod Pals.
Don't say our group name.
That's our
Don't
group chat
say
name,
our group
Potholes.
name. This is private.
All right.
This the fence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're just building the fence. But what does it say? What's it?
Lads, hype up my fence like it's a girl's comment section.
So you can pause it
Okay.
and read the comments in the comment section. Hype up.
Oh my
his
God,
fence.
it's giving privacy.
Read these comments.
Oh my God. You didn't build a fence. You build boundaries. Proud of you. I'm obsessed. That's his fence. That's his fence. OM to the G. It gives support. Whoa, that is incredible. What's your skincare routine, BTW? Because you're glowing. No, but like, why is it the perfect shade of brown? I'm screaming. No, but honestly, this is like...
Isn't this great?
There's one that says, is your name Sabrina? Because you are a carpenter.
Oh my God, I love it. I love it.
Not only did you build a fence, you showed you're independent. Love me an independent baddie.
Oh my, isn't that great?
It's amazing.
You know what? I was like, man, I want that trend to take off. That's funny.
I'm going to start commenting really intense things like that on yours, Stephanie. Anything you post.
Oh my God, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you make a video and do this? I
I
think
know
it's a
you
great
could build
idea.
a fence. You could build a fence.
Thank you, Adam.
I know you
No,
built
it's
a
not-
lot of stuff.
Not
You
even
built a
about
studio.
building a fence, but just do something like mundane and then be like, hype me up like it's a girl's whatever.
Girls' Instagram.
I
Yeah.
feel like I don't know if that's,
I think it'll take
I
off.
get shy.
You should do it
Okay.
and we can review.
Stephanie.
You could do it
Stephanie-
like you just washed your, first off, Jax. I don't know if you know this. Jax washes her car and only has on-street parking, which is,
And I live on a
she's
corner.
the only person I know that
I live on a corner.
Why don't you just go to a
Stephanie's
car
like,
wash?
You live
Do you
in
not
a
know that?
corner. People come blistering around.
There's been a
that
couple
corner.
times that I've been like,
You're yeah. You can't wash them with your headphones on. Like you got to
no. I
keep
had
your
to be,
wits
I had to
about
be
you.
incredibly present, and I washed the outside really quickly. But today it was good because I got an extra extra long hose this year, so I can go down to a safer place,
So-
which is one spot down. Because before I was just out front of the weed shop, and it's right on the corner. People fly. If I get killed, it's washing
So
my
you
car.
should just show. It's like, hey, I just washed my car. Hype it up like it's a girl's Instagram section, and then like watch the
Yeah,
comments.
yeah.
I'm telling you, all you have to do is do like a panning shot of your
Yeah,
truck,
it's
and
a great
people would
idea.
be
Okay.
yeah, do it because
You know what? Stephanie just gave me the content eyes. So yeah.
He's like, that'll do well.
And
Yeah.
we'll review.
That'll
Yeah.
do. You know what? We'll throw it up. Can you collab post with Adam Well and Jax? Or are you gonna steal all the likes for yourself?
Shots fired.
Do I do that?
No, of course you don't do that. But I had to give you shit. Come
Adam,
on, what's the
listen,
po-
Adam, I'm going to ruminate about that for the next.
You
it's such a-
never do that. You've never done that.
You know what?
I'm
You got
just
thicker
giving
socks on and you got a shitty attitude today. Okay.
All right, let's get to dying to
obsessed
know.
with you. Okay,
we
yeah.
got
Thank
questions.
you.
Okay.
Also, that is a nice brown though. Hey, on that fence.
Yeah. Jax Linda Things wants to know if we are going to Marilyn's party. Shopping trip to pick out the outfits. That might
Actually, we should.
Not a bad idea, actually. Not a bad idea.
Because you don't know what you're wearing yet, right?
I kind of have an idea of what I was.
Well,
gonna
can you
wear.
pretend you don't?
Yeah, I can pretend for sure.
Can we go
Absolutely.
shopping?
Like, yeah, let's go to like Simon's or something. Like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's great there.
It's a great idea.
Yeah, I think that we should do a shopping trip.
Let's do it.
Maybe next week we'll shoot it. No, when's the party? End of June?
Well, there's a party that's like a week before the going away, which I think is the 19th of June. So yeah, we got some time.
Is it playoffs?
Well, no. I mean, like we will have
Yeah, it
time.
is playoffs.
Is it
Of course
actually?
it's playoffs. Yeah.
Who's how are the Leafs doing?
Oh, shut up. You're so mean. Hey,
How's
what team are you
Matthews?
wearing on your baseball hat?
What's that?
What team are you wearing in your baseball hat?
Chicago.
Nope.
Oh, this one? Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's my other hat.
Which team is it?
Detroit.
What's their team name?
Red Wings.
Nope. The other one.
Spoilers.
Not
Oilers.
Spoilers.
Oilers. I meant to say Oilers.
Spoilers?
Like
No, what's Detroit's baseball team? Jax?
Cubs.
Nope.
Tigers. It's
Yes,
the Tigers,
it's
yeah.
the Tigers.
But do you know why I got this hat?
Why did you get that hat?
Because growing
You love
up,
the D.
Adam! I didn't buy this hat because I love having sex with men. No, I bought it because when I was growing up, Adam, you're too quick.
I'm sorry. I'm so hot. The air conditioning's broken here.
I gotta
That's
get out
really
of here.
why it's so hot in here.
We're all delirious.
Wait,
Your reaction to that was
I
amazing.
got this hat because growing up, this is what they would put for Dartmouth.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Yeah, it's because I love. Bleep that out. It's not because I love dicks. I love my hometown.
Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. I love it. Okay. Okay, here's it. Sam says,
Yeah,
super
move
curious how to find Jax's gay list playlist. I haven't been able to find it on Spotify. You know, that's
Yeah,
actually
Jax.
true.
I saw it was removed.
Oh, really?
Your playlist has been removed?
Or it was made private. I don't know.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
okay,
because
so-
Pride starts in a couple weeks here, so we gotta get that back out there.
Pride is when?
June 1st.
Every month of the year.
Well, yeah, but like the Pride International Pride celebration.
so,
I'm not a homophobe.
I may.
I just think
It's so hot in here.
it is really hot.
Because I use Spotify also to like get set lists ready.
Mhm.
So I make those private. So I may have made a bunch of my playlists private by accident.
Okay.
But maybe I'll put out a new one. Also, actually,
Yeah, can we get a gay list playlist 2016 or 2026? Can we also get a 2016 because the music was pretty good.
2016 was a good year.
That's a
year.
trend right now.
Good year.
Adam.
I will say also that speaking of playlists, you can catch me DJing in Kensington Market
When?
this
Where?
weekend, Saturday night for Lemonade.
What time? What time and what date? What's
It's at
the
a
date?
place called Midnight Arcade.
Okay.
It's Saturday, May 23rd. It's going to be absolutely out of control. It's my friend Nish's party. It's going to be wild.
And
tickets
you're
are
DJing.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing the closing set. So I'm on at 1, I think.
1 a.m.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
I could come to that when you said
Yeah.
1 a.m. I'm like,
No, tickets are almost sold out, if not sold out already. So
Damn.
there will be door.
how would a straight guy who's got an average build fit in there?
You come in and you say, "Ally, ally."
I just
No,
wonder.
you fit in good. You fit in good.
I think I'd fit in fine. Your friends are always really welcoming. They're very
Listen,
cool.
it's just like how are we supposed to expect allies when we don't let any of them in?
No,
You're
no.
an ally.
I think I'd be allowed it.
You've earned your lesbian time.
Have I?
Yes, you have.
Okay,
yes.
even with that
Yeah.
joke earlier, that's
What's
great.
I mean, is it a joke?
Oh, Jax. All right. Okay. Have any of you ever been on a TV show or in a movie? From Scott. That's a good question.
What-
I've been like
we've done TV quite,
Yeah,
but
we've
like
done
what
TV, but,
constitutes?
like,
Okay, yeah, we
I
do
think-
like live TV.
I think, yeah, we're not talking about like hosting because we've done that. Everybody knows that. I think I'm talking about like in a scripted probably or a reality. You ever been in a scripted or reality? I don't think I have.
No.
I haven't.
And I have a friend, actually, Steph saw this. I have a friend who's an actor, and I tried to kind of like switch up some of my lines. I don't think I do very well.
No?
I would just like to say I was an extra in Camp Rock too.
Were you?
Oh
Okay.
my God.
So my friend was an extra in Camp Rock too. He was the other band that they were
no way.
battling with. Yeah,
Okay.
my friend Al, he still plays.
That's a cooler extra.
Yeah.
Wait, so
than I
extras
was.
count?
Extras count?
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
You were in Scott
No
Pilgrim versus the-
way.
I
Can you
was.
see yourself in it?
Like, no. I was
Yeah,
so
me
I was
either.
here for 1 month between first and second year of college. I was living here. I was living on Girard, and they were shooting Scott Pilgrim here, and I was making no money because I was working at a salad bar on Yonge Street.
Nice.
So I found an extra.
Was
like
it
an
Salad
extra
King?
job.
Was it actually called Salad King? Because that was the one I remember.
No, it wasn't. Oh, I wish.
Salad King was great.
No, it was another place, and they ran off with my T4.
Oh
And-
no.
That's another story.
Okay.
But
Fire taxes. that
yeah,
year.
my roommate had a student loan, so she just went to Wonderland every day. And I was, and you wanted, and if anybody's,
this is not a story I've ever heard before.
if anybody's familiar with Toronto, I had no money to get to my job,
Mhm.
like as an extra.
Oh yeah, as an actor.
As an actor.
So you know where Cherry Beach is, like that's where all the film studios
yeah,
is.
yeah.
I was living at Girard and Church, and I walked there. And,
That's an hour and a half.
well, yeah, and also I was like on the highway, like on the Gardner, because it wasn't built up
You-
built up down there in
You walked
2009.
No,
on
no,
the
it was
garden.
So I like
not.
walked along like the lake shore, like
It was
along.
rough. It was rough.
I
in parts
thought
of it.
this is what I have to do to get my for like $14,
Commitment.
$15 an hour,
Wow. But you did get your $14 or $15 an hour.
and I didn't get hit by a car.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Steph, you were in Camp Rock. What did you do in Camp Rock 2 as an extra?
I was just in the audience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, can
Yeah.
you see yourself in it?
No.
Ah.
I don't think so.
Were the Jonases in that one?
No, they weren't there the day I went, unfortunately. So
The most famous
Useless.
thing I ever was in I was in Zed's documentary.
What?
what? Are
Yeah.
you serious?
Yeah, Zed did a
What
documentary.
do you look? I wasn't in anything.
Well,
What
no,
do
but that's not acting. That's just.
What were you doing in his
I was
documentary?
interviewing him, and his crew was, and he was actually really cool, like really, really nice guy.
Okay, Adam, that's really cool.
And it was like one scene, but like you could see the logo for Kiss 92.5 and you could see me and him in the studio.
Very cool.
I was like, I was in it for a split second, but I was there.
That's cool.
Adam's a star.
Oh, big star. Yeah.
Adam,
Huge.
I'm going to start a rumor that you
Enormous.
kissed Zed.
I did not kiss that. I'm not Selena
Heard it
Gomez.
here first.
Okay, so last thing, recommendations for the week. Steph, I'm going to make you go last because I have a question for you. Jax, what's yours?
Working Moms.
Oh, that's a good rewatch.
Shut up, Steph.
That's a good rewatch. What's wrong with Working Moms? Good
rewatched-
Canadian content.
You listen, when we talked about my choice last week and how it was like a cult carrying around a corpse,
yeah.
I thought I need to watch something lighter.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And so I started rewatching Working Moms.
It's
and
funny.
It's one of the most brilliant shows. I love it. It's so well done.
They're brilliant. And she did that with her husband.
She did that with her husband. I also didn't realize that she was pregnant or had just given birth, like during the first entire season.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a couple of friends. Jess from Frasier that we know. I think you pronounce it Salguero. She is in.
Yes.
She's a nanny in it.
And she's
like,
such a nice
she's
person.
so nice. And
Yeah.
we love her. And there's a bunch of like random Canadians in it. And Dan Aykroyd plays the dad. I didn't realize that.
It's amazing.
Great show. So here I am. It's 10 years later and I'm watching that.
That's a good show.
It's so nice.
right?
It's so well done.
I am currently hooked on a show. It's only 6 episodes long because it's British. You know how the British do it, right? Like, here's a great show with an incredible premise, and it's only going to be 6 episodes,
Is it
and
about
that's
the
all you'll
war?
ever get. It's called Legend, and it's about how, based on a true story about how the British government used the customs agency rather than police or army to bust heroin imports in the early 90s because they were taking over the country. And it is one of the Steve Coogan's in it, who you'd probably know, but other than that, it's a bunch of. What I love about British television is they all look like normal people, right? Like you see when people are surprised, you can actually see the wrinkles on their
Steve
forehead.
Coogan, yeah.
Yeah, like it is. I'm telling you guys, it's one of the best shows I've watched in a really, really long time, and it's brand new.
Where can you watch that?
Netflix.
Netflix.
Awesome show. Like awesome. You're gonna love it.
Yeah, okay. I know this
You've
guy.
got
Yeah.
to watch this. Like you
Man.
especially, you're a murder doc queen. You're gonna love this.
Adam, I'm looking for light and bright.
Okay, good. That's
Okay.
good. Yeah, we were. Now, Stephanie, before you give your recommendation, last week you had an anti-recommendation, which was Euphoria. Now, the latest episode has just happened, and I
Oh.
know you watched it. You must have
I
watched
haven't watched it yet.
Oh.
My
Okay.
friends
I was
tried to make
dying
me
for your
watch it last
reaction
night
to
and
it.
I said no.
I know, I'm scared.
You know that OnlyFans creators are mad at the show now
Why?
because of what Sydney Sweeney was doing on OnlyFans. They're like, that's not even legal.
Okay,
like you
so
can't even do that on OnlyFans.
I haven't watched any of it, but somebody said to me the other day, they were talking about Euphoria, and like everybody's saying what you guys are saying, that it's
Yeah.
horrific.
Yeah.
I have not watched it.
But somebody said it's they were like, I'm surprised that Sydney Sweeney would even say yes to doing that.
That's what I said last week. It
And
was
like,
actually
you
wild.
said that as well. Okay, that
Yeah.
like but they said like that they're surprised that even her agents would sign like
I think she likes to be
Yeah.
provocative.
ooh.
She likes that. I think
What
she
is
likes
it?
that
You
role.
can't, no, I was gonna say give me a hint, but don't maybe.
No, it's just like it's so aggressive. I don't know. It's not for
Okay.
me. And that's why I'm scared to watch the next episode because I'm like, it's so dark.
It's
I don't
very
know if I can
relentlessly dark.
continue.
Has
Is
anything
Zendaya
good ever
okay?
happened to any of them?
Like, not really.
That's why when I watched the first season, I was like, what is the point
Is
of this show?
Zendaya okay?
No.
No.
She's in
Yeah.
a horrible place.
Yeah.
I thought you were watching
Well, I'm
it.
aware of what's happening in the show, though. She's in it's terrible. Yeah. Yeah. No,
I'm
it's-
scared to
it's-
continue.
It's bad.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
TBD if I do.
After Angus MacLeod, like it's
Yeah.
No.
Anyway, very intense. What is your recommendation?
So my recommendation, being lighter this week, is Off Campus, which is the new hockey romance drama.
Yes.
I brought it
Yes.
up a couple weeks ago,
Yes,
right?
that's
Is
based
it
off
good?
Elle Kennedy's books.
Yeah.
Fantastic. It's a great like young adult romance. I'm here for it. I will watch every season. There's going to be more seasons because each book focuses on like different characters. I'm hooked. I'm hooked. 3 episodes in. I need to finish it.
Okay.
done.
Yeah,
All right.
obsessed.
All right.
Okay. Not quite Euphoria, but
Should I watch it? No.
I think you should. Why not? Do you like cheesy romance? That's all it is. It's like Hallmark.
I've got 4 years of working moms to get through.
Yeah, I
so.
guess I'm dying to be on Hallmark one day. Anyway,
Adam,
I'm just gonna put
we
that
are
in
going to
there.
make it happen. And I actually had a conversation with somebody about you the other day.
No way.
Somebody who is in Hallmark and may have some connections for you.
Okay,
Mhm.
can we talk about it? Like if that
Mhm.
happens in the show and I go through the audition process, I'm
We
going to
can.
tell you guys all about it. 'Cause I've never done that.
Absolutely.
All right, cool. All right, fine. I'm very excited. Now, let's wrap up the show. I do want to remind everybody, if you are listening to this point in the show, that means you love the show, which is great, and we love you.
Thank you so much.
Can you please share this with someone who you think you might like?
Yeah.
Just because the thing is like you can put a billboard up or whatever. We can't. But you could, like, word of mouth is always the best way these shows spread. So if you can recommend to a friend who you think might like it, if you like it, they like it, your tastes line up, that would be awesome. And a reminder, if you haven't checked it out already, we are on Apple Podcast Video, which is brand new as well.
And if you have a young offender in your life,